This is like art therapy for me. It's so relaxing. So of course I had to come back and do another one. And from my last Mannequin makeup tutorial, I have learned so much. There's been so much progress. But one of the most frequently asked questions was, how did I set the makeup? So you guys can see this is the very Mannequin you saw before, but the truth is, as long as you allow your Mannequin ample time to dry, the product will not transfer. The only issue is when your Mannequin comes into contact with moisture, water in any capacity, then there may be a possibility of product transfer. But I keep all wet items, wet wigs away from my Mannequin. It's literally just used to display my wigs for my website. But to start breaking up the layers, I wanted to use Dawn dish detergent. Sis, start here. I think this helps to break up the layers and just start to disrupt that first layer of makeup because it's set in place for a while. And I'm just following up using a paper towel. Now, if you have something like a makeup eraser, I would be interested to see how that works out, or like a silicone scrubber, because that can be a little bit more rigorous at just removing the makeup. So I might try that next time. But you're like, Pink, why didn't you just go ahead and buy another Mannequin? Because I don't have to. And honestly, I wanted to work on my technique before going in and getting another one, because to me, practice makes perfect. So with some cotton rounds and a little bit of alcohol, because I noticed the lipstick was a little bit stubborn, it wasn't moving, so I wanted to see if alcohol would lift up those caked on layers of makeup a bit better. And to my surprise, it did. But one of the reasons why I advise using alcohol is you want to disinfect your Mannequin. If you're using this for styling units that you're going to sell, it's really, really important, especially now, to get in the habit of keeping your Mannequin, disinfected and clean. Next up, I'm using jojoba oil. If you're familiar with the Korean skincare system, you know that oil cleansing is really good for just breaking down the makeup, making it so much easier to just remove. Break everything down. And then I'm going to be going between a little bit of detergent and then a little bit of alcohol, because again, I want to make sure that this surface is clean, all that old makeup is off. Once you have removed a good portion of the makeup, your last step should be going in with an alcohol pad to really cleanse the surface, but then you also want to give it ample time to dry down. So for that step, I wanted to expedite the process, so I went in and just used my blow dryer on the cool setting. Sis, trust me on this. And honestly, I wanted a dry canvas for when I begin my makeup application, which is really important. Less movement of the product, especially for this foundation by Rare Beauty. So I wanted to apply the foundation directly to the sponge versus on the Mannequin. And the product does move. I did find that this foundation is a little bit patchy, but sis, I'm here for this color payoff. It's a little bit darker for me, but I said, let's use this on the Mannequin. Maybe when I get a tan, this will be the perfect color. But I love how this looks on the Mannequin. Now let's get into some things. So if you guys do not know, I have not announced it in the community tab, but I am going to be changing the date of the wig sale. I think this is really important to announce, especially, when I do my Mannequin videos, I announce my wig sale, and it's going to be on October 16th. The reason for the change was there were so many things going on in the world. There was also something going on in the hair industry. It prompted me to sort of buckle down, get even more intentional and serious about my craft and my work, because I truly want my customers to shop securely, safely, and confidently with me. Hence the name Trust I Trust. So it's very imperative that any one of my audience feels safe enough to make a purchase. That's just a little tidbit. I will go and announce it on the community tab. I think my Instagram stories probably heard it before you guys, but still, if you're not following me on Instagram, girl, you need to stop. But I wanted to fill in the brows using this Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in Chocolate Wasted. Don't sleep on liquid based products because they'll dry down, they'll have a matte finish, and honestly, it's a lot less worry regarding product transfer. I love that. But you will have to shape these brows because they are uneven. Oh my goodness, the Mannequin itself, when it came, the eyebrows are so uneven, so I had to do a lot of extra work to get them in a better position. Okay, and I also was thinking about doing a live stream, just talking to you guys about smart ways to purchase online with hair or anything. because girl, a lot of people are in some compromising situations and they don't mind tripping you up into a crazy situation. So you need to be careful. Now for this eyeshadow look, I thought to myself, I want something sultry, something smoky. So I'm starting with sort of like a tan color right into the crease. And then we're just gonna be building colors. So I'm gonna be going from like a more neutral shade to a more intense smoky eye. This flat shader brush is great because it targets the crease. I feel like I'm talking about makeup on myself, but literally this was so time consuming. I don't know, I really needed something to de-stress. And this was like the perfect thing to do. I'm a really artistic and creative person, and when I get away from that, I start to feel it. And I think some of the great things about being a creative is that you need time, you need space, you need silence to continue to flesh out ideas and just create things that you're proud of. And for the base of the smoky eye, I went back in with that same liquid lipstick by Dose of Colors in Chocolate Wasted, and I did a little bit of a cut crease. Again, it looks pretty shiny, but with liquid lipsticks, they dry down matte, and I love that. And to set the liquid lipstick, I wanted to go in with a similar shade of brown for an eyeshadow and just really smoke it out. And also another message, since we're being real, sometimes when you get away from the reason why you started your journey, your venture, your business, it starts to show up in different parts of your life. So stay true to yourself, honor yourself in all that you do. You do not have to keep up with the trend. Staying true to yourself is so much more important. Ooh, it is so crazy how people get lost in a sea of other people. And so just staying true to yourself is still very much lit. You can create your own trend, your own identity within the social space. Now, glitter looks are everything. So I'm using this body glitter by Colourpop. I don't even think it's still available. My bad. If it is, I'm definitely gonna link everything in the description box. But this glitter looks so good. You have to take your time though. It's the perfect glitter for this color. Oh, and I know I'm gonna get questions about the wig that I put on the mannequin. So make sure that you guys check the description box. So when I tell you everything will be there, girl. Are you new here? If you're new, I put everything in the description box. And if I don't, call me on it so I can update it. But I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Mega Liner to start the winged liner. And I wanted to start it so I can get the shape together. And then I'm going to be following up with the Rare Beauty Concealer. So with the Rare Beauty Concealer, I'm just gonna sculpt the under eye and also create the shape for my wing liner. That's a little tip when you're working on a mannequin and you kind of wanna have an outline of the wing so that you can, give yourself a guide, because this surface can be a little bit tricky. And then next I'm going in with the Rare Beauty. This is their liquid cream blush in Faith. I love this color. Girl, this looks so beautiful. This will act as a great base. I'm telling you, for the winter, go get a cream blush. It is everything. It will change your life. Now on to the contour. You guys know this. I'm gonna heat it up. I'm gonna warm it up. We're just gonna do great things all over this canvas because again, it's whatever you want it to be. And now that I've pretty much finished the face, I want to go in with this Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder to set everything. Again, setting the makeup is key. You want to use your blow dryer to just dry everything down. Use your pressed powder. Trust me, it works. And now I'm going back to the eyes and I'm going to create a smoky look using similar colors that I used on the crease and the mobile lid. Now I hope you guys are ready for October 16th. Since I'm making you wait, you know it's going to be worthwhile. I'm not going to say too much. I'm going to have some videos rolling out, promo on Instagram and TikTok especially. So make sure you're following me there. And yes, for the sale, I will be announcing the discount codes early. There will be a preview of the website. It's not something where you guys are gonna have to guess, but you have to stay tuned to my Instagram stories, my community tab here on YouTube, as well as my channel itself, because I'll be announcing things there. So if you check in, you get those notifications, you don't have anything to worry about. And for the lipstick, I wanted to do the same color that I used on the brows, so creating a very uniform look. But I love how this liquid lipstick just feels and looks in comparison to the last one I used. It's just so much smoother. It's a nicer, more matte, neat, clean finish. And I'll be honest, I may change the lashes on this because I feel like it's not enough drama. You know, I like drama. So I may switch these lashes to some longer, more wispy lashes. But for now, these work. I just had some old ones sitting around and they got the job done. But how does she look? Like, I don't even have a name for her. I'm always asking. But you know, once you know the name and you know that it's it, you know, like, so I haven't heard a name that like really moves me. If you have a good name, drop it in the comment section. And of course, I'm gonna go crazy with the highlight. Just go crazy, go off. I did the most. And then I'm using this blush from MAC. So gorgeous. So much drama. This was a great, very relaxing, very soothing and therapeutic exercise. I'm gonna keep encouraging you guys to do the same. Tap into your inner artist. We all have it, even if it's not, you know, doing makeup on a mannequin. Girl, find something that you like. I was very pleased with the end results. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope I see you in the next one.